Welcome to 519 Diecast. Got my weekend haul here. A lot of stuff. Hot Wheels, Mini GT, Tarmac works. I've got M2s, Greenlight, Johnny Lightning, Auto World, Matchbox. I got everything this weekend. It's just been crazy. I got a lot of stuff to show you, so I'm going to get through this as fast as possible. But this first car here is a 1972 Chevy Corvette, done in orange. This came from a friend of mine at work. He actually owned this car up until 2 years ago when he finally parted with it. He's had it for years. And yeah, this is a replica of his car that he had. I was really surprised when he come up with it and said, "Here, open her up on your channel." And I go, "Wow, okay, well, I appreciate that." But I think, I have to give this back to him because, this is part of his history. So yeah, I'm going to package it back up and give it back to him. But it's actually a really nice car. And the hood opens on this one. Hopefully this camera will work with me here. And same as the hood. There's under the hood, a little bit of detail to it. Looks pretty good. It's got the tan interior in there. And this is Johnny Lightning. This is an older version. I got the card right here. I'm just going to see if I can see a date on it. 2003 is a number on the back, so it's right around there. But that's a pretty good looking car. Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm going to have to give this back to him because I can't keep this. This is part of his history. I just appreciate him letting me open this up and show you guys what this is. Pretty cool car. Nice wheels on her and everything. And it looks pretty good in this orangey color. It's almost a copper, but it is orange for sure. So yeah, that's the Johnny Lightning loose one I have. And then I have this here, Mini GT, which I was kind of disappointed with this. It's a Terrell P34. It's 1976 Spanish Grand Prix. It is very, very small. It seems to me like a micro machine. Now I don't know if this is even close to the scale of this car. I'm guessing it's not a 1/64 scale, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I was really disappointed on how tiny it was. It's a cool car. I don't have any of these in my collection. I do now. I have a few that I'm going to show today. And it's got some pretty cool details to it. And the engine there, I don't know if you can see in there or not, but it is pretty cool. It's a casting I didn't have, and that's why I grabbed her. Actually, I ordered it actually, but it's pretty cool all in all. But the scale is really, really small. I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. It's not too bad. Slick tires on her. There's the base, Mini GT. Of course, I'm going to show you all these in their packages after this, so you know what to look for when you're out there. And then another one that's kind of different for me that I don't usually grab is this one here. Oracle Red Bull Racing RB18. And it's a Dubai Grand Prix winner in 2022. They say I don't have any of these castings. That's why I picked these up, just to see what they're all about. I don't know anything about this Grand Prix. I don't know anything about this type of racing whatsoever. I've never watched it or seen it or anything. I know I probably should. So I don't know if they call this a Formula 1 car, Grand Prix car. I don't know what they are. But there is a lot of detail to it. And it is really, really cool. It's a cool looking car with lots of detail. It's even got the little driver in there. Yeah, this thing is really neat. I do like it. I do have another car similar to this one that I'm going to show you next week because I've got so much to show you this week. And there's the back. It's a really cool casting. It's a very unique car. I like it. I think it's pretty neat. Now I have one in my collection, so I get a little bit of mix of everything. And this is one that I did not have. So that is just awesome. Now, this one here, right there, it says AT Field Audi R8 LMS GT4. This is nice. This is from Tarmac. This is a really nice car, and I didn't unscrew it from the base because it has one of those fine little antennas on the top. I do not want to break that off. It's a cool looking car, and I do like these Audis. They kind of grow on you after a while if you see so many of them. And I'm going to take a little better, closer look, I guess. It's got little hook on the front of this one as well. That can be broke off very easy, I'm sure. So yeah, this one is not coming off its plate. This is going to stay right there. The detail on this thing, wow. Lots of decals. It's done very nice. And it's pretty amazing what they can do down to the 1/64 scale of these cars. It's just amazing. There's the little antenna. That thing is so fine, it would take nothing to snap that off. So yeah, that's why she's staying on the base. There's the back of her. Just wow, just amazing. There's some detail of the engine bay right there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, look at that thing. Just gorgeous. Beauty car right there. Like that. And then, I guess I got one more loose one here to show you. And this is a Matchbox. And this is the 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 302. This just come out on the peg, so I was like, I'm going to grab that because it looks pretty cool. I think they did a nice job with this as Matchbox moving parts, actually. It's a pretty sharp looking machine. You know, there could be a few other things, a few different things done to it, but she's nice. She's nice, her Matchbox car. Now the hood does not open very good on this one. I don't want to break it off. I'm going to try and show you the engine bay there. It does have some detail in it. And that's the part that moves, is that hood. But she just doesn't want to really open for me, so I can't really show you all that well. But it's a nice casting. You know, she's a good looking car. Detail on the inside there. You know, looks alright. Matchbox moving parts. There's the back of her. You know, it could do with some more details, but like tail lights and stuff like that, because you do pay a premium for these. For us here in Canada, I think they're $8 or something like that, somewhere around there. But yeah, they're alright. Well, they're pretty nice for Matchbox, I think. So on that note, I'm going to clean this mess up, and I'm going to show you what they look like in the package, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back, and this is the Johnny Lightning 1972 Chevy Corvette. Thanks to Scott, he let me open this and put it on the channel. Appreciate it. So this is what you're looking for, right there. I don't know if you'd ever find one. You may. It's going to be tough, I think, that one there. And then here is the Mini GT Terrell P34 1976 Spanish Grand Prix. Now, I think if I'd seen this in the store, I would not have bought this. You know, I didn't see it in the store. I had to order it, so that's why I got it. I'm sure they have no problem finding this one. I don't think. This one here might be a little more harder to find. Is the Oracle Red Bull Racing right there. It's pretty cool casting. I do like the casting. It's really neat. I don't have anything like that in my collection. That's why I got it. And then we have the Tarmac Works, which I got it open because when I was putting it away, I was like, you know, I got to show the sea container. So there's the container. I would guess that snaps on the front. I'm not sure, but the container itself is pretty cool. It's a sea container. That was pretty neat. I should have showed it when I had it out loose. I didn't. And now you see it. But yeah, so this is the package that one does come in. It is a pretty cool car. Pretty impressive. I like it. And then we got the Matchbox moving parts. This is what you're looking for the 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 302. So that's what that one looks like. Alrighty, so now we'll get into some M2s. And this is one that was supposed to have last week. Nice car, sent the wrong one. And no problem with these people. Got right on it, shipped me out this one. No problem. Great people to deal with. So that's nice car. Diecast, check them out. They're pretty good. They're out of Quebec, I believe it is. So I got the 1969 Ford F100 Ranger truck and 1971 Ford Bronco. Now the colors, I guess that would be what they would have been back in '69 for their two-tone. There's no metallic in the paints or nothing like that. They're just a basic old Ford truck. I think that is really, really cool. I do like that. It's got the rails on the box there. It's got the painted grille. That's the way they would have been. A lot of them were. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Black interior. I like this truck. Awesome. And of course I kept the Chev truck one. No problem there with them. So I do have the whole set of those release 72 now. So this is the Ford Bronco right there, done in green with the beige, I guess it is. Black interior, little doodads on the roof there. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. And the trailer, of course, pretty sweet. Yeah, so I do have this whole set, which I wasn't going to complete because I didn't want those Chev trucks, but I completed this whole set. Alrighty. So that's release 72, and I'm sure y'all seen these ones, so I'm going to go through these pretty quick. These have been out for a while. This is release 105, 1954 Studebaker 3R truck right there. This one should be pretty easy to find. I've seen many of them on the pegs, but you know, it's still pretty cool. It's going to go with the rest of my Planners peanut vehicles that I have. I think it's alright, not bad, not very desirable though. And then we have the 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 302 right here, and this one actually comes as a chase, and the wheels are gold and bumpers are gold and stuff like that. But this is green with the green interior. The green interior, it looks a little weird, but that's the way it would have been back in the day, I guess. Would have had that green interior. Got louvers on the back window, which are pretty cool here. Get to it. I'm showing you the front. Now there's back. The back, it's got the louvers. Like I say, you've probably all seen these on the pegs already, so it's nothing new to you. And then we have the 58 Chevy Impala. This one here, I'm so surprised by this one because I thought this one here would be a hard one to find. But it's not. It's nobody's bothering with this one, and I think this thing is very, very sharp. It's done in the orangey color. I don't know what you call it. It is orange, but it's got a lot of gold in it. It's a really unique color. Black interior, nice wheels on it. It is very, very sharp. And yeah, they're not bothering with it, and I don't know why. I think this thing's gorgeous. Fantastic looking car. Nice color. You know, I don't see anything really bad with this car. Not really at all. It's got red line tires on it. Like, yeah, that's just nice. I like it. Whatever. This one here, I do understand this one being left behind, the belly tanker. This one here, there's belly tankers all over the place. It's still pretty cool casting. It is part of the set, the Release 105. That is why I have it, because it is a full set to me. So there's that, which is, it's alright. I don't mind it. And then another M2 that I picked up here, 1966 Chevy Corvette 427. I think I showed one of these last weekend in the video, and I mentioned how I like this casting, and I do. I think this is a really cool casting. And this one here, done in yellow, it's a lemon peeler. Pretty cool name on the side there. Schwinn. So it's a Schwinn bicycles. Yeah, it's pretty good advertisement there. But the color on this car being yellow with the black just pops. It's a really, really cool looking car. I probably should have grabbed another one to open it, but I didn't. But we'll see what happens, because I think this one here would look really nice out of its package for sure. Right there, gorgeous car, absolutely gorgeous, love it. So I got a couple Greenlights, and of course this is 1972 Ford F-250. Of course, it's my Ford truck, and this is from Series 4. Again, awesome. Like this casting of this truck. It is Ford truck, so I'm all over it, of course. Brown interior in it. And it does have that mechanism in the back with lots of detail to it. And I think that's a nice touch for this vehicle. It's nice. Just, I love it. I didn't buy the whole set of this because I'm really not into this type of vehicle, but I do like the Ford trucks, so that's why I just got the Ford truck. So this is a series that I'm probably not going to finish. And then going on with this stuff, I don't know if it's an Indy car again, and this one here actually has a windshield in it, and this is done by Greenlight, and it has a windshield where the other ones in the other ones, the Mini GTs, doesn't really show a windshield. It shows the brackets for a windshield, but this one definitely shows a windshield. The other one I have of Greenlight that's something like this, I think it's Speedy. It's a cartoon, and it's one of his Indy cars or whatever. It was kind of a weird one, and I picked it up because it was weird, and never seen it before. So that's, I have one of these IndyCar type deals from Greenlight from a ways back now. So yeah, it's still pretty cool casting. I think that's alright. Nothing wrong with that. And then I guess we'll go on to the Auto World. Now this is a really strange set, and I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. This is from the Mecum auctions, I guess it is. 1971 Dodge Challenger RT. Right there, done in brown with the black interior and a goldish roof. It's a pretty sweet looking car. There are some sales details if you want to pause it and read it. Right there. It's a pretty cool color. I'm not sure why my lights ain't working quite right for me today, but they're going to try and get the best shot I can here. It's a pretty sweet looking car. And it was sold at the auction, that one there, and this is limited to one of 2,496 pieces. So that's, it says Auto World, and we have another one from Auto World. 1971 Ford Mustang Boss 351, done in this red and black. That is nice. I'm not huge on these cars, not this style, but this one looks very, very good in this red and black. It looks really, really nice with the black interior. It is a very sharp looking machine right there. Very nice, very nice. There's the back of her. You know, of course, it's Auto World. They do nice stuff, and there's some more sales details if you want to pause it and read it right there. And then we have another one from the same series. It's a 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon, done in blue with the black interior. It looks pretty good in that blue. I do like that, and they got a yellow stripe on the spoiler on the front of that, which is a pretty cool little touch on that one. It's a really nice casting of this car. Did a nice job for sure. Right there. And there is the sales details right there if you want to pause and read it. And then we go on to, I'm going to move this light a little bit. Hey, right here. Same thing. Malcolm Auctions. I can't even say it now. But it's done by Johnny Lightning. You know, very strange set. I was surprised to see that they mixed the two together here. I know it's round 2, but still. 1971 Plymouth Cuda convertible. Not a fan of the interior of this car. This it looks okay. It's not a bad looking car. The interior is that blue. I just don't. It doesn't do anything for this car. That's for sure. And it needs something to make her pop, and that definitely does not make it pop. But all in all, it's still a pretty cool casting of this car. I think it looks pretty good. And there is some facts right there. I'm going to pause and read it. Hopefully you can see what they say, because my light just don't seem to be working quite right with me. Another one from Johnny Lightning. There's 6 car set, but yeah, 3 are Johnny Lightning and 3 are Auto World. 1971 Plymouth Roadrunner with the black on black, blacked out wheels, white lettered tires. Looks pretty good. And this here is another car that I was never a real fan of. I'd never liked this body style. I don't know what it is about it. It's just not, it's not really my thing. There's a front. I'm not real big into Dodge anyways. I do like the Dodge Dart. And there's some facts right there. Pause it and read it. But yeah, it's still a pretty cool car. Casting wise, very nice. All blacked out. Looks pretty good. Not bad at all. And then we have another one from Johnny Lightning, 1969 Chevy Camaro Yanko. And of course, absolutely love it. Love the Camaro with the Yanko markings on it and everything. That is pretty cool. And there's some facts right there. I'm going to show them right off the bat. It's done in Hugger Orange. This is a really sweet looking car. I think they did a nice job with this one. This one may be hard to get. There's the back of her. Yeah, that is just nice. Black interior, black vinyl roof. That is a really, really clean, sharp looking car right there. Like that. That thing is awesome. So, I guess we'll get into some Hot Wheels. Actually, I'm going to do this one because it's going to be the hardest one to do. It's a 5-pack and it's the Hot Wheels Flames. And it's really because of that Chevy square body. Really the only reason I picked it up. Because I have so many of them now. And even though I'm not a square body guy, it's kind of just got to keep up with it, I guess. And then we got the 56 Ford. And then, I don't know what that is. I'll have to look at the back, and I think that's 64 Impala right there in flame. It's all flamed. See what the back says. So we got the Boulevard Bruiser and Muscle Speeder. So yeah, those are what those are. But the Chevy truck, that seems to be the one everybody's after right there. But yeah, I got it. I got a bunch of these 5-packs anyway, so well, why not? We'll get her. Okay, now we'll get into this set here that I was really, really surprised to find. Right here. The Boulevards. Happy I finally found it. This is Liberty Walk, you know, Nissan Solvia S15. This car's been out a lot through Hot Wheels for sure. But here it is again in the Boulevard set. This is number 91. And I don't know how high they're actually going to go. I do have 1 through 95 now. So I'm up to date what's been landing here in Canada. Cool car. Nothing bad to say about that. And of course it's the card art. I love the card art and this stuff. I think that's just awesome. And number 92, MBK van. Right there. Not bad. This van's been around a few times, not very much, but still pretty cool. And it is part of the Boulevard set, so yeah, I'm all over it. There's the back. Pretty cool. Nothing wrong with that at all. And I think this one here is going to be really popular because Porsches, holy man, everybody's after these things. This is number 93. This is the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 done in blue with the black interior. Yeah, I think this one here is going to be pretty tough to find, to tell you the truth. I think the Liberty Walk is going to be a hard one to find. I think there's some, this is actually a really nice set, this one here. 91 to 95. And of course the card art. Gee, that's awesome. Love it. Love it. This one here may be another one hard to find, the Nissan Skyline, because you know they seem to be after these too, the same as the square bodies anymore. And this is number 94, done in black, black interior. It's alright. Front end, got detail to it. Looks pretty good. You know, I think this whole set would be kind of tough. You might see that van on the pegs, but we'll see. Same as the next one here, because I don't think people are really big fans of this. And it's the 1966 Chevy Corvair Yanko Stinger, which came in the Jay Leno set as well. Of course, I've got it, but I don't see anything wrong with that. I know they're an old air-cooled engine beast, I guess, with the engine in the back. You know, they weren't real desirable back in the day, but they're still part of history. And I think it's a pretty cool car. Nothing wrong with that at all. But I think this one here may be left on the pegs, because people don't really know what this car is. They never actually seen them on the road, I guess. And then we found this here again, which I found one quite some time ago. And I have another one now, and I'm seeing posts about this thing. It's like everybody and their dog's got one of these now, because you know they're everywhere. I've seen so many posts about these, so I actually got a hold of Bob, one of my subscribers, to see if he had seen one yet, and he hasn't seen one yet. So I says, well, you got one now, so I'm going to be sending this one to him, because it doesn't sound like it gets out all that often anymore. So I'm going to send this to him. I'm sure he'll appreciate it, but it is part of the Modern Classics set. So yeah, pretty cool. So next weekend I've got a lot of more of Mini GTs. I've already got them, and I got some new Greenlight. I did get some of those in, and yeah, I haven't gone through them, so that's why I'm not putting them on this one. So I guess that'll do it for now. So if you like that, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. See ya.